Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss.
Okay, how are you today?
We are fine.
So, before we start our lessons, let's pray together. Please, Rahma, lead the prayers for the class.
Before we start the class, let's pray together. Pray begin. Pray finish.
Okay, thank you, Rahma. So, what topic are we going to talk today? Who knows? Okay, Listiana.
Today we are going to learn about growth and development.
Okay, good, Listi. Today we are going to learn about the growth and development. But before we begin, I'd like to ask you a questions. Nah, you can see the picture in the presentation slides. So the question is, what's the difference you can see between these two this picture? What? Okay. Trishna.
The body becomes taller.
Okay, good. The first difference is the body become taller. And what else? Okay, Listi.
I think the body becomes bigger.
Okay, the second one is the body become bigger. We already have two differences here. So what else? Okay, Gary.
Adults can be bitterness.
Okay, the ability of things of adult, that's better than the child. Okay, and what's difference else? Anything else? Okay, Rahma.
Adults are more mature.
Okay, so we already have four differences from these pictures. So the first is the body become taller, the bodies become bigger, and the ability of think is better in adults, and adults are more mature. Excellent. Those changes are example of growth and development. Today we learn the differences between them and how they occur in plants, animals, and humans. Okay, so the first, let's start with the basic concepts of the growth and development. So, who knows what's the difference of the growth and development? Okay, please explain briefly. So, okay, Rahma.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Growth means like our body more bigger, more taller. Sorry, and development is our body more bigger than before.
Okay, thank you, Rahma. So, the basic concepts of the growth and development is the growth is the process of increasing in size, including the volume, mass, and height, that is quantitative or measurable and irreversible, or cannot return to its original form. And development is the process of moving toward adulthood or the maturations of organ functions, which is qualitative and or cannot be measured by numbers. Okay. Okay. So can someone give an example of growth? Please give me an example of growth. Okay, Anna.
Growing taller.
Okay.
And then gaining weight.
Okay, good, excellent, Anna. So, can someone give an example of development, please? Okay, Golda.
Can Miss learning to speak flowering and reproduce their maturity.
Okay, thank you. It's a good answer from you guys. Please give applause. Okay. So the next slide is we're going to talk about the growth and development in plant. The growth and development in plant, when a seed starts growing, we call it as a germinations. This is the germinations. This is epigale germinations, and this is the hypogale germinations. So, what happens to the cotyledon in epigale germinations? This is the cotyledon. What happens in cotyledon? Anyone who wants to try the answer? Okay, Ahmad.
When germination in in that picture, the cotyledon is raised above the soil surface. That's why we can see it in the surface of the soil.
Okay, thank you for the answer, Rama. So the germinations is divided by into two groups. That is epigale and hypogale. So the epigale is the cotyledon or seed leaf is raised above the soil surface, while the hypogale is the conditions where the cotyledon remains inside the soil. So this is the cotyledon of epigale germinations, and this is the cotyledon of the hypogale germinations. Okay. And the next growth and development in plant, the second is primary growth and the third is secondary growth. So the primary growth is the growth that occurs due to the activity of apical meristem tissues at the tips of roots and stems, causing the plants grow taller. Okay, so in the primary growth, of course, because of apical meristem activities, what happens to the plant? Okay, Golda.
It grows taller.
Okay, correct, Golda. Thank you for the answer. And the secondary growth, that the conditions to growth due to the activity of cambium tissues, causing the plant stems to increase in width. So, what about the secondary growth? Okay, Gary.
Indeed, the stem becomes thicker.
Okay, excellent, Gary. Why do you think coconut trees have almost no secondary growth? No one wants to answer? Try to answer. Okay, we can skip this question. So the next slide is animal and human growth and development. The first is embryonic phase. So the growth and development in animal and human, there are divided into two phase, that embryonic phase and post-embryonic phase. The first is embryonic phase. The embryonic phase is the growth stage that occurs from the fertilizations of the egg cells or zygote until the formations of the embryo. And it includes the morula, blastula, gastrula, and organogenesis or organ formation phases. Now, let's discuss animal and and human development. Does anyone know what happens during the organogenesis? Okay, Anna.
The organ begin to develop.
Okay, thank you for the answer, Anna. Great. So, during the organogenesis, the organs begin to develop. Okay, the second phase is post-embryonic phase. It's the stage of growth and development from a young organism to an adult, and it includes regenerations, metamorphosis in insects or amphibians, and puberty in humans. Okay, after birth or hatching, organisms continue to grow. This stage is called the post-embryonic phase. It includes regenerations, metamorphosis, and puberty. So, can anyone mention an animal that undergoes metamorphosis? Trisna.
Okay, Miss, is butterfly and frog.
Okay, excellent, Trisna. Thanks for your answer. Now we're going to talk about the factors of the growth and development. The first factors is the internal factors, including genes or genetics, while trait carriers inherited from the parents. And the second is hormones, which plant growth regulators such as auxins, gibberellins, cytokinins, ethylene gas, and abscisic acid. And the second factors is external or environmental. So it comes from sunlight, temperature, water, humidity, nutrients or mineral, and soil pH. So can you imagine two identical plants? One receives enough sunlight while the other is kept in the dark room. What do you think will happen on that plant? Okay, Rahma.
I think that plant will have a yellow leaf, and then the stem is not too strong to stand like this.
Okay, thank you for the answer. It shows that environmental factors strongly influence the plant growth. Okay, that's all our topic. So let's discuss. Now it's your turn, and I will divide you into two small groups. The one group is containing two or three people, and you will work on this worksheet together with your groups. Rahma for the group 1, and Jerry group 2.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, I give you 5 minutes to work on this worksheet. Is it enough?
Yes, enough, please.
Okay. Okay, what about group 1?
From our group, I think it's not too hard since you are already explaining about this.
Okay, what about group 2? Any difficulties?